Hey guys, it's a May miracle. I'm back. Carla, RoladexStitches here on Flosstube and just Roladex over on Instagram. And I'm back with another video, number 16 to be exact. Who would have thunk? Catmandu is here. He's over there saying hello. I have banished my kiddos to the outside and my husband to the upstairs in attempts to get this because I was feeling halfway decent today. So here we are. If we make it all the way through this without a spawn, jumping through the door or a husband coming from downstairs, it will be a miracle. But it's already a miracle that I'm here, so I can't ask for more than one in one video. Hi guys. Feel brand new again. I don't know why. And of course the jets are going off or going past. So sorry about that, but it's just what happens when you live on an airbase. So hi, welcome back. Thanks for all the love that you guys left on my very first stitch with me. That was amazing. I am very surprised at how well it was received, I should say, because I thought it was a garbage dumpster fire of a mess. But hey, y'all liked it and I enjoyed it, so I'll probably do another one again here soon. But now, which is a normal floss tube, wherein I'm going to talk about some haul. I've got a fair amount of haul, some stitchy kindness, and my whips, and I got like 3 finishes. What? And in the midst of all of that, and these are finishes since May 1st. So, what is it? Today is May 14th. Uno momento, por favor. Yeah, May 14th. So, in the past 2 weeks, I have got 3 finishes. What the frick is that about? And that's all while still being elbow deep obsessed into Animal Crossing. Thank you, Rocio and Lolly, that we, I say thank you to them because they also feel my obsession, and we've been hanging out in each other's islands. It's been fun stuff. Selling them turnips. All right, let's start with whips. What I've been working on in the past 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, somewhere right around there. So I do, like I said, I have a couple finishes, so I will work those in, but the biggest one, I think, or the one I've done the most damage on is, that's what I do. I drink and I know things. It looks like this when it is finished. The majority of people know it. It is a fairly well-loved quote from Game of Thrones, and I don't want to take it out of the Q-snap, but this is how far I have left. So I have to finish this into an actual G. And then the S, that's what I do. I drink and I know things. And then there's a border that goes all the way around. But I'm completely done from here up. So I think that it's pretty damn good progress. I've done a couple virtual stitching meetups, several Zooms with just one-on-one Zooms, and then an awesome one with I think they started out as the Pacific Northwest Stitchers, Kissip, Becca, sorry about that noise, Becca, SambrieStitches. She kind of organized it all originally, and then it's just blown up because of all of our isolation madness. So I'm trying really hard not to burp, sorry, excuse me. But I have just, that's why I have it kind of the single legs on this. Tracy Horner, I'm a patron of hers on Patreon, and she calls it a second coat, I think is what she called it. I'm pretty sure it was Tracy that I saw that on. She says she goes through and she does her entire, when she's stitching like a new pattern of hers, she does most of the first layer, just the first leg. She said because it's a hell of a lot easier to go back through and just pick out one leg. And I'm like, that's very, very true, because she wants to make sure everything meets up. It's definitely a good idea because I've been there, done that. So but it's a lot easier for me when I am talking to everyone on Zoom. That if I already have the basis laid down, I can sit there and just do that second layer. I love that. I love the way she said that, because I'm always like, I'm gonna do that top leg, which sounds like spiders and I don't like them. Audrey. Stitchy Witch 42, what up, yo? I finally got to meet her in real life too. It's not in real life, but it's in Zoom, and it made me very, very happy. And I made a point of like looking dead in the camera and going, hi Audrey, Stitchy Witch 42. Because she always gives me shit because I could never say her name, her username properly. I was like, Witchy Stitches. I always got the 42 part right, but it was like stitchin', witchin'. So she was rightfully giving me hell, and I deserved it 100%, but I wanted to make sure she knew that I knew that she knew that I knew. Anyways, so I hope to get this done. I'm gonna say definitely by the end of the month, but I'm hopefully by the next week, because I want to have this done. It's adorable, and it's a gift for a friend, so I got to get moving on that. That is number 1 whip, and I love it. Number 2 whip is, you see it, you've seen it, you love it, Satsuma Street. They're a freebie for BeStitchMe. I never get that damn hashtag right, but it's that one, and this is how far I've gotten on it, and the light's kind of throwing it out really hard, but ooh, that's kind of good right there. But if I can zoom in on what I'm kind of doing with the rainbow here, it's almost like a pastel-y. I don't know why, but I really like these colors. It was really hard because this pink is very similar to the one she called for, so obviously it wouldn't have showed up super well if I had stuck with that color. And you know me, Carla, thy name is modification. I had to change it up some. But yeah, that's how far I've gotten, and I'm still loving it. I need to get back to it. Number 2 whip. Last, and then that was number 2 whip. Number 3 whip is also a brand new start, which, hold please, when did I start this? Oh, if I don't have this in here, I put all of my new starts in my handy dandy notebook here. Why do I call it a handy dandy notebook? Is that something from Stupid Blues Clues? My StitcherMel card. Oh, y'all, I didn't write down when I started this, but I'm pretty sure I have, I'm pretty sure I put it on Instagram when I started this, because it is a lovely stitch along. It's a sal with Shannon at Shanbromo. Looking down, yeah, Shanbromo on Instagram, and NotCrossJen, who's also doing, okay, listen, go follow those 2 ladies because they're amazing. But also NotCrossJen finished Roladex Mourning sampler, and my hand to Jesus, it is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm pretty sure she finished it. If she didn't finish it, she was very, very, very close, but she flies through a lot of them, so I'm pretty sure she's done. But anyways, this is the Spangled Sal by Long Dogs. That's, if I had gotten that, I would have given myself a huge cookie. Long Dog sampler, but my own personal modification, of course, because it's beautiful. Everyone who sees Spangled knows it and loves it, but I'm not really into those pinks and the reds, so of course I did it into like blue, a variation of blues and silvers, because those are my colors. And so if I can get real close to the camera, and I love it a lot. Again, I cannot believe I didn't write this down as to when I started it. Having a little bit of an anxiety attack about that, because now I know I put the fabric down somewhere. Ooh, maybe it's, I'm gonna stop because I know it's somewhere. Let's take a check-in moment real quick. This is a good segue. All of us, speaking to those of us that are struggling during this time, I feel you, boys and girls. The anxiety is off the charts, even though things are supposedly getting better and things are reopening in the US, I've heard, slowly. But it is that doesn't make the anxiety just instantly go away. If anything, it's ratcheted it up a bit, especially for me, because I just see more of like what could go wrong. You know, anxiety is, you know, that's what happens with anxiety. So if you're struggling right now, if you know that things just are going to get better, but you can't really convince that little voice in your head, please know that I see you, sis, and bruh, I see you, and I feel you, and I hear you. And if you need to reach out and just commiserate for a while and just be like, this is messed up. This is not how shit's supposed to run. If you need to just reach out and talk about that, please know that I'm here. I've had people reach out to me and check on me, which is, that means more than anyone could ever know. So I've made a point of trying to reach out more to people that might seem like they're okay. You know, check in on your strong friends too, because sometimes they have the best fake faces. That's all I'm saying. Check in on your homies, strong and, you know, a little bit more sensitive. Check on them, make sure everyone's doing okay, because that's what we need right now. It's just everyone to know that they're being thought about and loved, and climbing down off that soapbox for now. But anyways, check on your peeps, and thank you for checking on me. All right, so, but anyways, back to this. I love it, and it's amazing, and I really need to get back to it because I really, really like it, like a lot. Those are my 3 whips that I've worked on that have not been finished. Now I guess I can go into, well, and that's also the one new start because I needed to start that because Spangled. Let's go into my finishes. I showed this on Instagram. So this is Behind Every Dope Woman. Why can't I say that? I can't speak anymore. Let me just hold it up and you can see it. It's like it's my first fucking time. Behind every dope woman are her homegirls screaming, "Yas, queen!" So this little thing that you see right here, that little itty bitty pink dot, that was the center of the fabric. And it's done with Frixion pin, so when I iron this baby, it will actually come right out. But look at that, doesn't that look amazing? This back stitching, let me see if I can put the photo up of what it looked like before to now. Oh, oop, son of a bitch, skip. Look at that. The transformation's amazing. I love it. This one and the next one are both by DirtyCussStitch. I know that is her name on Instagram. I believe it's also her Etsy name. If not, check in the box below. I will have that in there. If not right away, then at least within 24 hours-ish. So that was finish number 1. That is also a gift for a friend. Be winging its way over to the US as soon as I finish it, which could be a while. Second one, second finish. This is, I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you're a badass. Is that what it says? I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you're a badass. This one is for my lovely badass daughter, Rowan Marie. She is, she gets some anxiety like her mama. I hate that I passed that on with my eyes, but hey, we can't really pick and choose the shitty traits we inherit. But she needs a reminder of this every once in a while, so that's for her. I have a full list of these colors that I used in these butterflies. If anyone's interested, let me know. I know someone asked. I will be more than willing to give over those, because there's a lot of them. Well, it's less than it looks. I just kind of like started here and went around, and then I started it again. But it's beautiful, and again, the back stitching makes it pop. If I remember, I'll put it up. From that to that. Boom shakalaka. That's some hot shit. All right, like I said, those are 2 finishes from Looking Down, DirtyCussStitch. She's got some really great patterns. Go check them out. My last finish. Y'all, I am really proud of this. Like heckin' proud. A heckin' good boy. You've seen that dog meme, right? All right, here she is. Here is my dark shards finish. Let me bring it out a little bit so you can fully appreciate this fabric. Look at that. That's picking it up really well. Look at that modeling on there. This fabric is Pressed Petals by Fiberlicious. This is, I believe, a 14 count in opal. And she's done. I changed up a few of the colors because it was very similar. A couple of the colors were very similar to this fabric, and I just changed them. What do you think? Do you love it? Have I left it up here long enough for you to swoon? Because I swoon every time I look at it. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot wait to get this baby framed. I think she's gonna be my first professional framing, because there is a frame shop here on base that is still currently running. Someone said that you're not supposed to round pieces with a round frame. And I'm not saying they're wrong, but I've never heard that before, and I was totally thinking a round white frame for that. And like showing, like, you know, just you get like a little bit of this fabric in here so you can kind of see the modeling. So maybe an inch or so. Tell me what you guys think. Have you heard that? That you're not supposed to do a round frame and a round piece? Because damn, it's not how I thought that was gonna go down. If that's true. And I mean, not that it's gonna stop me, because I still think it's gonna look best in that, but I don't know a whole lot, put it that way, about professional framing or framing in general. I'm normally a very, like, you know, slap it in the center type gal. So if no one had ever mentioned that to me, I never would have known that was an issue. I'm making a lot of really weird faces today and a lot of like funky noises with my mouth, and I apologize in advance. Normally I'm not about the apologies, but they're even bothering. All right, that was my whips. That was my finishes. And that was my new starts. So that was a lot of things all right in there. I'm going to stop real quick and I'm going to talk about some Stitchy kindness that I got. I already mentioned her once in here, and I'm going to tell you again how amazing Becca is from SambrieStitches. The kindness, the good-heartedness, I guess is a good thing to say, but she's a sweet damn person. And she's wonderful. And she sent me this. Literally, 0 fucks given. And like, if you've watched anything that Becca has, you know, videoed, you've been like, oh, Becca, that's a little... You use that language? She reminds me of how, like, not that she reminds me of Captain America, but she has that good, you know, that wholesomeness, you know? So it's like, oh, language. And I'm so much of an Iron Man that, you know, obviously me and Becca would get along. But how beautiful is that? And look at this finishing. So yeah, she sent me this, and now it's up with my other Becca pillow, because it's one of her first videos that she posted. Oh, I have an extra one of these, and I was like, oh, I need that. So I bought it. So now it's gonna go up there with this. Thank you again. I've already reached out to her, of course, and she sent me a beautiful card, but it's one of those things where to know that someone's thinking about you is very uplifting. So that was a Stitchy kindness. This is a little bit of haul. So this is the box. This comes from Amazon, y'all. This is a box of mini pom-pom trim. I have not pulled any out, but look, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. And I was thinking, so let's delve into this together here. Let's unbox this together. Look at these. This is that's blowing it out like a lot, but this is a mint color, and oh, look how pretty. This looks so white. Sorry. See if I can find something to hold this up. But I think this would look good with this mint trim. Making this into a little flat fold or a pillow. I can figure out how Becca did it. That shows that color kind of well over here. But this comes in 5 colors, and it's super cute. It was like super affordable on Amazon, since none of us can really, most of us, can't go out into the world and get finishing stuff right now. So I will also drop that link down below in the box whenever I get around to it. If it's not there right away, wait a day. Hopefully I'll put it. Let me put a note right now. Trim link and a circle. If I remember that, it'll be shocking. All right, that was one piece of haul. Another piece of haul was spangled. The pattern, I'm using all of just like my colors, obviously, from Trish at Threads Entwined. Amazing service as always. Roladex 15, I believe, if you would like to get a nice discount. I believe it's still running. So I'll, again, put that down below, but go shop at her line because we need to support all of our shops as much as we can. Roladex 15 to go shop Threads Entwined. Also in that same package, I got cinnamon stars. I've wanted this for so long, and this is not my norm. Y'all, that is not what I normally do, especially because look what I did. I got all the called for colors. Who am I? What am I becoming? But no, I told her, I was like, hey, this is what, when I messaged Trish, I was like, hey, so can you just like kit it up for me? Not the fabric, because I can't do that. I still have to pick my own fabric, and I might have a thing in mind. But she was like, of course, yeah. Put it all together for me. How easy is that, y'all? Roladex 15. Go say hi to Trish. But yeah, why do I love this so much? You know why? It's these stars. Look at them. I think it's just like the shape of a good Quaker star is everything, because this looks just like the stars I'm doing in Spangled. But like the scarecrow down here and this like picket fence and this garden theme. Who am I? But by God, I'm gonna do it almost just the same damn way. Probably losing my mind. I'm gonna do a sampler, the girl says as she helps create a sampler with BendyStitchy. All of a sudden, now she's doing a farm scene. The evolution of a stitcher right before your eyes. I don't know if I want to use this as some sort of like, carrot dangling in front of me to finish something, or if I want to save it a little bit because I have so many starts. New starts, because when I did March Madness and those 20 new starts that I did. Anyone remember that? Remember that? Someone had the gall to message me and say, hey, I haven't seen what your plans are for Mania. And I was like, yo, back up. I already committed myself. I already went insane back in March with my madness. So my Mania is not Stitch Sania, for God's sakes, but it's kind of finish Mania. Just trying to finish several things, but no real plan. I'm very surprised that I got through all 20 of those new starts. Y'all saw how I struggled towards the end, but I did it. I'm good. But now I think I had 17 whips before that. Now I have 37. No, more than that, because now I have Spangled. No, because I have a couple finishes. I'm going to stop rambling with that. Anyways, haul. Cinnamon stars. Love it. Love it. Something else that I got that I was very excited about is my Fortnight Fabrics fabric. This is, it's 18 count Ada. It is, I don't know how to say it. Bianchetto? It's a type of mushroom. Look at that. Look at that modeling on it, y'all. That's pretty. It looks a little more gray here, but it is definitely more of a tan. It's got a lot of brown undertones and overtones, or however in the hell we're calling that. Sadly, the light's blowing it out, but that's a little bit better. It definitely looks like the craters of the moon, except in browns. Oh my God. What do you think? Beautiful, right? Thank you, Derek and Christian. Love it. Love it hard. All right, that's that. My next purchase I had been waiting on, and she sent it right away, so this has nothing to do with her. Fantastic, right away shipping. But we're in Japan. It takes a minute to get here, and USPS was having a fun day with it. I got another thing of fabric, and some gorgeous flosses. See if I can do it all in one. From Hand Dyed, son of a bitch. From Hand Dyed by Rolanda. I ruined that, but look at them. I'll show you individually here in a minute, but oh, look at those. Look at these. I got 2 of these because I'm rather obsessed with them. Let's see if I can get it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that green in there. Oh boy. Ooh, my Lanta. Gorgeous. Of course, Cassandra. Most recently, she was waxing on and on about how amazing Rolanda is. Cassandra from Autumn Lane Stitchery. Her and Aaron, I can't say her and Aaron ordered them because it was definitely all Cassandra, but they know how pretty it is. And look at this. So this is Ada. So Cassandra is all about the linen, I believe. Maybe the even weave. I'm honestly not sure, but this is some Ada. Oh, look at that. That's showing it really, really well. It looks almost like hydrangea, which hell might be the name. Nope, it's got no name. But look at that, like this up here. Oh, to die. Yep. No idea what I'm gonna put on that, but oh my Lanta, it's beautiful. I want to do lots of stuff, but I just have no idea what I want to put on it yet. If you're looking for some beautiful, like, I don't know what the difference between hand dyed and hand painted is, but whew, Hand Dyed by Rolanda on Etsy. Gorgeous, gorgeous floss, gorgeous fabric. Go check her out. And as Cassandra mentioned, when she does her uploads, like she has a schedule, she'll only do Ada one day. And then on that next day, she'll do only even weave and linen. So if you look on, you're like, oh, this is not my type of fabric. Just wait around a minute, and till the next day or the next week or whatever, and she will show what she has. All right. The next is a whole bunch of stuff from BeStitchMe, and then I'm done with haul. But mind you, it's been a minute, right? I will just kind of fly through this. This is Sunset by BeStitchMe. Ada. Look at that. I need to just unfold that because to me, it doesn't look like a sunset. It looks like the sun. Like, in those super close-ups of like the solar flares, like the sunspots, I guess. Look at that. Look at that. Holy moly, that's beautiful. That definitely needs something almost in like a monochromatic black. Monochromatic blacks and grays. Oof. Lush. Next is a really pretty deep purple. I don't need to completely unfold this one because it's kind of the same all the way through. A little bit of modeling, but nothing too much. It's just deep purple. Ada. So I didn't check these two, but I know I checked on the other ones, and I'll talk about that here in a minute. This is also BeStitchMe. This is Coral. This is Ada. Again, oh, there is some modeling in this. So yeah, like over here. Look at that. Great for a mermaid piece, I think. No, so that modeling is only like right there. Still really pretty though. And so these last two pieces, I have noticed something with BeStitchMe, and she is very upfront about this. Like I read on her website, and also I'm in the groups, obviously. When, just like with most fabrics, hand-dyed fabrics, when you order something, like, say, oh, this is a 16 count Ada. Well, when it goes through the washer, or if you use hot water or whatever, it will shrink. So I've been checking them lately, and like this is vanilla latte. Beautiful. creamy, like butter almost. Really, really pretty. I ordered an 18 count, but it's definitely a 20. So just, like I said, not bashing her whatsoever. She is very upfront about that, just like most dyers are. And if you have any sort of, not knowledge, but if if you've used hand dyed before, you know that they tend to shrink up a little bit. So, but I just noticed that hers is it definitely does that. So I marked this as a 20, just so I'm not taken off guard when I pull it out to actually use it. So that was a vanilla latte. It's a great neutral. It's like so nice. Looks good there. And then last one is Earth. Also, I ordered it, so same thing. I ordered a 16 count, and this is definitely an 18 count. Again, not bashing her at all. Look at that modeling, isn't that pretty? So pretty. It's got a lot of modeling in it. So yeah, I ordered a lot of stuff. Well, actually, I haven't ordered anything lately, but it seemed like it just finally came through. USPS stopped holding my stuff hostage and finally sent me all my stuff. So there's that. That's it for haul. I wanted to thank everyone who has done my Roladex random tag. I meant to talk about it before when I talked about my stitch with me. So last video, it's named not Flosstube, but it says Stitch with Me #1 or something. And it's the Roladex random tag. I've had so many people do it here on Flosstube. I had MommaBobbi. She did it on Instagram live, which I thought was hilarious. I was like, yes, because she's like, I love Flosstube. Even though MommaBobbi she's been all over Flosstube. She's been getting interviewed and she's showing her stuff. I'm just saying a Flosstube might be necessary. Miss Bobby. Anyone raise their hand and agree? The class agrees, Bobby. Get on it. But yes, I don't want to name everyone off that has done it because inevitably I will forget someone and then I'll feel like dog poo. So not going to do that. But thank each and every one of you who has done it so far and who is thinking about doing it. Your answers have been hilarious. Like I love it. I love it so hard. And I did it just because I was bored and I thought it'd be funny. And look, everyone else has taken it and run with it. So thank you for that. And if you would like to still do it, just tag me, please, so I can make sure that I see it. Even if you did it previously and you didn't tag me, please just like send me a message on Instagram or comment down below like, hey, I did your thing, please, and go watch it, because if I missed it, I'm gonna be sad. So message me and tell me that you did it, even if you already did it a while ago. Just do it, as Nike says. Can we talk about the pork puffin? Put it up right here. It's definitely going to be a new start sometime this month. I was Zooming with, look at that, I need a bang trim. I was Zooming with Michelle, BendyStitchy, and she was like, I was like, what are you working on? And she was like, oh, I'm getting ready to start this. And I was like, oh, that is adorable. It's by Darling and Whimsy. If I didn't say it, sorry, Deanna, sorry, baby. Darling and Whimsy, part of her Quirky Critters. It'll be up here, or it was a minute ago. Either way, it's an adorable puffin with like Quaker style things around it, and I'm here for it. But as soon as I saw it, she was like, so what? I was talking to Michelle, and she's like, what do you think about these colors? And I was like, well, hey, listen, all I see is a porg, and if I were to do it, I would do it in porg colors. And she was, oh my God, yes. My eye is literally twitching. Sorry. She was like, oh my God, yes, that's what I'm going to do. And I was like, yeah, and then you can put it up by your Ewok. Does anyone remember that beautiful embroidered batch of, I think it's French knots? It's a whole Ewok full of French knots. It's banana pants and it's absolutely gorgeous. But she should put that up there is what I said. And she was like, yes, that's what I'm going to do right now. So she did it. And then, and then Jules did it. I saw that she finished it. I think other people have done it too. And yeah, because not to toot my own horn, but I did know that the porks were fashioned after puffins. The Isle of Skye, I believe it is, in Ireland. It's from the Last Jedi. Like I said, I'm full of useless knowledge like that, so come at me. That's all I gotta say. But no, pork puffin, hashtag pork puffin, get on it, show me. I want to see it. Show it on Instagram. Look, do you see my eye? I need to drink some water. Oh, I forgot my so I might have had a huge lapse in sanity a few nights ago. And I bought something that I'd been thinking of it the entire previous day because I was laying in bed and I saw it and I audibly gasped. My husband was like, "What's wrong? Are you dying?" And I was like, "So there's this thing." And he was like, "That's really pretty. You know, it's gorgeous." That's what he said. I was like, "Oh." And I was like, "Ooh." And I saw the stitch number and I put it away. I literally had to close my phone and set it down. And I was like, "Nope, we're not going to do that. We're not even going to entertain that thought for a moment longer." And then the entire next day I did nothing but think about it. And then I got back in bed that night and I was laying there and I just pulled it up just to see it again. And my husband Dan saw me looking at it and he's like, "Wow." He's like, "It's still really pretty." And I was like, "Yeah, I was kind of hoping that like the next day it was gonna be smaller." He goes, "That doesn't make any amount of sense." And I was like, "I'm very aware." And he goes, "Dude, if you're still," I mean, we call each other dude all the time, but he was like, "If you're still thinking about that, there's probably a reason." And I swear I don't remember anything after that. I woke up the next day and it was in my cart and look at it. It's Tapestry in Teal by Northern Expression Needleworkers. This baby is like $4.39 by $711. Y'all, what the hell am I thinking? I don't have anything for it yet. I might have been reaching out to a couple people to see about I want to reach out to people, I should say. It calls for silks, but it also gives a great DMC conversion. But I still want that kind of variegated color look in each of the particular things. So I was thinking about reaching out to some indie floss dyers and saying, "Hey, I don't want silk, but if you, dyer person, would happen to make a pack, because you need like 8 skeins, I think at least, of just one. There's only 5 colors." Let me start by saying that. I totally justified it in my head. And then my husband, the crazy pants that he is too, he was like, "Listen," he's like, "so let's break this down logically," because he's, you know, he's the doctor guy. He's like, "So if you do like 1,000 stitches a week in that, maybe, you know, so you can get it done in a year." Your ever living mind? But then he got me thinking. He has me like convinced that I could do this in a year. Let's throw back to the Harry Potter, the epic Harry Potter that I only have 3 lines on, that I started 2 years ago, that I still love. But yeah, I could do that in a year. So, Tapestry in Teal, it's purchased. I have not got fabric, but I am thinking real hard about trying to track down some sort of indie dyer to put together a pack of overdyed flosses that would look like that, because I am insane. There's nothing else about it. I am insane, but I love it. That is pretty much it. I wanted to give a quick overview of my experience with mybobbin.com. I'm gonna have a couple pictures coming up here of the ones that I have, some patterns that I have. Full disclosure, they did contact me and say, "Hey, if we've started our worldwide we're wanting more exposure, pretty much. And if you are willing to look at some of our patterns and talk about them, then we'll send you some patterns that you pick out." So these are the ones I picked out. And oh my God, they're beautiful, y'all. I went through the entire, Not gonna lie, I went through every single one of their patterns. There are over, I think, 1,500. There are a butt ton of designs and designers. So it's not just one designer that's going on. They've collected a majority of them through Russia and Eastern Europe, and they've put them up here. So the website is very easy to navigate. Do not be put off by the fact that, oh, it's somewhere overseas. It's going to be in a different language. Hella easy, y'all. Easy to pick them out, easy to buy them, and easy to get them sent directly to you as PDFs, or because they also have full kits. And I know several people on here that have also used them, and this is their shipping is hella fast as well. I haven't used that part, but word of mouth says that's also very good. Apparently they're multi-craftual as well. So like Jules, Moonshine Crafter, they have yarn. I don't know. Check them out. Full kits, patterns only, PDFs. They kind of run the whole gamut of cross-stitch stuff. I'm going to drop the link down below, mybobbin.com, and we'll see what we see. Time out. Sorry, back. Kid stuff. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you today. I have covered haul, I covered all my whips, I covered everything. Thank you so much to everyone that comments and everyone that has reached out and said anything. It makes my my dried, shrivel up old heart just grow a couple sizes each time. I like to pretend I'm the Grinch. Calm down. What are my plans? I'm refusing to have plans because it's mania, and I always have to go against the grain. So no plans this month, except that I'm trying to get as many finishes as I can, but not on any sort of time frame, which is the opposite of what I just said. But you know what I know. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully I will come back very soon with another Stitch with me, because I really liked doing that. It was fun just to sit and yak at you for a while. So if you would like me to talk about anything, let me know in that next Stitch with me, I mean. Go watch Four Friends, and I just forgot all their, Athena and Amy. It's Athena and 3 of her friends. Not that Athena is like the ringleader or anything, but she has a cool name, so I always think of her. I will put a link also down below, but it's in their new Flosstubers. They have several up. It's 4 girlfriends that just love stitching, and I love it. So get on that. Who else have been watching? Who else have been watching, y'all? I really haven't been watching very much because I've been playing Animal Crossing. Anyways, I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out. That's not how I ever want to do that. If I could cut that out, I would. Bye.